Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what to do when your Raffe bassoon reed arrives. Now, Raffe Bassoon Reeds, this is my own private company that I own, and I make all of the reeds for the company. Now, you can order a custom bassoon reed, or you can also order just a standard bassoon reed. For custom orders, I can leave them heavier or lighter, but for the standard reed, I like to just go ahead and create a no scrape reed. Now, by creating a no scrape reed, this means that you're never going to have to do barely any work on this reed. From the moment you take it out of the box, it's going to play for you. That being said, it does mean that it will be brighter to start with, but it will darken with age. Okay, so the first thing I like to do when I take the reed out of the box is go ahead and give it a crow. Now, I make my reeds so that if they are completely dry, they will still crow. This is because I studied with Mark Eubanks, and Mark Eubanks was a stickler for the fact that a dry reed should crow. I do have to say that that was when I was living in Oregon and there was humidity in the air. This does not work as easily for the times when I was in Canada during artist residencies and it was, tons of snow that was not melting. The climate was very dry. I did find in those moments I did need to soak the reed. Currently, I live in the southern portion of the United States where there's still a large amount of humidity. So I do soak them, but I only soak them for about 5 to 10 seconds. And what I do is I submerge the reed, the entire reed, in water for about that 5 to 10 seconds to make sure that the tip swells, because it will pop open as it's soaked, but also the end of the reed is going to swell. Now, this is going to alter how much the tip opens, but also how far the reed fits on the bocal. From there, I give it another crow. Still has that sweet spot, a little bit more wild as the tip has opened up just a tiny bit. And from there, I'll give it a play. Now, that's what it sounds like to start with. This is how I use air, my mouth, my embouchure, so it might not sound exactly like that for you. Also, you're probably playing on a different bassoon than me, so your vocal and reed setup can affect the sound. But there are some small adjustments that you can make that are non-permanent to the reed that I'm going to show you, so that if you want to go ahead and darken the reed in a non-permanent way until it breaks in and it naturally has those darker tone colors, this will do it. What I like to do is brace the reed against a surface and pinch either side of the tip and flex it so it yawns, and then pinch it closed. And then flex it so it yawns, and then pinch it closed. And then flex it so it yawns, and then pinch it closed. Now, I'm very delicate as I do this because I can crack the tip, and I do want to make sure that the reed is soaked when I do this portion because you are flexing the tip. After I do that, I pinch down all the sides. Now, this is non-permanent, so I'm not doing anything that I can't take out of the reed. Already you can see that the tip opening has gone into the shape that a finished reed would have, and it will be a bit more resistant and darker tone colors, also less flexible. Okay, let's give a sound test. So already it has what I like to call a shadow to the sound. By doing this, there's a darker tone color. So you have the core of the sound, but now you have a warm fuzz that is around the sound, which most bassoonists refer to as a darker tone color. Now, if by chance I've gone too far and I don't like the resistance, that's okay. We can easily take that out. And the way I take that out is by taking the tip between first and second finger and then wiggling the tip. By wiggling the tip, I'm taking out everything that I just did. Now, sometimes that can close the tip a little bit, so I'll pinch on the first wire to open it back up. Let's do a play test. And immediately that shadow that was around that tone color that gave it that darkness that maybe you were looking for is gone. So you can decide how resistant or how dark your reed is as it breaks in the process without doing any actual playing on the reed. Okay guys, if you are interested in purchasing a Raffe reed, you can pick those up over on my website. I will leave a link in the description box down below. If you found this helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you don't want to miss a future video, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!